Hello everybody, my name is Sabrina Mazaris, and today I'm going to be informing you and talking about the band Fleetwood Mac. Many of you have likely heard of Fleetwood Mac before at some point in your life, and you probably know some of their most popular songs, such as Dreams or maybe even Rhiannon. But what many people don't know about the band is the tumultuous relationship that they all had with each other during their time together as a band. Their years together involved substances, fights, breakups, divorces, but they also made really successful music. I have read Stevie Nicks' biography, Gold Dust Woman, and Ken Caillat, who was the producer of Fleetwood Mac's albums Rumours, Mirage, and Tusk. He wrote a book recounting the making of Rumours called Making Rumours: The Inside Story. I don't have their books with me. I read them online as a PDF, but what I do have are some visual aids. I have some CDs here that I would like to show. I've got Tango in the Night. I have Mirage. This is Mystery to Me. Got Say You Will. This is Tusk. Got their greatest hits as well. And one of the most popular albums of all time, Rumours. So, as the years have gone on, Fleetwood Mac has had 19 different members since the band was formed by Peter Green. Peter Green left John Mayall and the Blues Breakers and formed Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac. Mick Fleetwood was the drummer, John McVie was a bassist, and Jeremy Spencer and Peter Green sang and played the guitar. In 1968, Danny Kirwan joined as another guitarist to join Peter Green and Jeremy Spencer. In 1968 as well, Fleetwood Mac released their self-titled album, Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac and Mr. Wonderful. In 1969, they released Then Play On and The Pious Bird of Good Omen. In 1970, Bob Weston joined as the new guitarist near this time. In 1970, Peter Green and Danny Kirwan had a bad acid trip shortly after leaving the band, and that's when Bob Weston came in. Also in 1970, the band released their album Keelan House. In 1973, Bob Weston actually had an affair with Mick Fleetwood's wife, and there was a rift between them for a while, as you can imagine. For the next few years, they released Future Games in 1971, Bare Trees in 1972, Penguin and Mystery to Me in 1973, and Heroes Are Hard to Find in 1974. All of these back-to-back albums led up to the main event in 1974 of Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks joining the band. In 1975, Fleetwood Mac released another self-titled album, this being the first album that Lindsey and Stevie were on. In 1975, it was a very tumultuous time. John and Christine McVie started their divorce, Lindsey and Stevie broke up, and Mick Fleetwood was also going through a divorce with his wife. As all of this tension was building up, the band was making Rumours in 1975. Everyone's relationship was failing, they were all addicted to alcohol and cocaine, and this all made for one of the best albums of all time. In 1977, after Rumours was released, Stevie and Mick started an affair as well, and this upset Lindsey Buckingham, and Stevie Nicks eventually threw a guitar at him on stage at a concert in New Zealand. Album-wise, during these next couple of years, Tusk came out in 1979, Mirage came out in 1982, and Tango in the Night came out in 1987. In 1984, Mick Fleetwood filed for bankruptcy because their cocaine habit was extremely expensive and got the best of everybody's wallets. In 1987, Lindsey ended up leaving the band, and Behind the Mask came out in 1990, and then Stevie and Christine left the band as well. The band had a rough period from about 1993 to 1997, and in 1997, they released The Dance and then Say You Will in 2003. 19 members and about 18 albums later, you'd assume that this band would have met their demise much sooner, but the miracle bond of this group superseded their flaws. Despite the drugs, divorce, breakups, fights, and money issues, Fleetwood Mac has created some of the most popular music of all time, and they will most definitely go down in history as one of the most unforgettable bands to hit the music scene. So thank you very much for listening. That was the informative speech on the history of Fleetwood Mac. Thank you.